Day 4. Guys, welcome back to Blueprints. I have played this once, yesterday. The game is pretty self-explanatory. Apparently, we are the family member of somebody who owned this estate. They are now dead, and they seem to be very fond of puzzles. If we can find, so the objective is simple. If we can find the 46th room, we will own the entire estate. It will come all to us. However, if we don't, we won't. That's it. That's all we need to do. So we got given this, open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. By the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes. These are the rules. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. Now, here's the thing. Every day it resets, and every day the rooms that open beyond these doors will change. Which is pretty wild. I have mostly just been trying to make my way through as many rooms as I reasonably can. But it's not super easy to actually decide where you need to go. So for now, I am just trying to make my way to the antechamber. This is where we start. These are all the adjacent rooms to where we currently are, and I guess we'll just try to make our way across. But I'm fairly sure there are puzzle elements already in every area of the game. Things that I could be interacting with right now, but I don't know that I can. Oh, what? I've never even seen this. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. Right. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue and must call... Okay, I didn't even see this the first time around. Anyhow, all we gotta do is open doors. Ooh, this is... Ah! This is because we have the ticket. I put one item that I got in the previous run into the save over here. So I can, yes, recall it. Very nice. Yeah, no spoilers, please, about anything. I am trying to figure out how this game works. It is not so easy. So we got a shovel here. So you can see in the top left the amount of footsteps I have remaining. When you enter a room, it goes down by 1. So going in and out is not cheap. Keys always seem useful. Storeroom is nice for just base resources, but I don't know. No, I've not yet finished Expedition 33. We'll continue onwards with that. Okay, I found a key. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes. Right, I already have that right over here. These are my notes. I have already figured out a darts puzzle, but that's really the only thing I've figured out. Corridor is always left unlocked. Parlor. Parlor is not very useful. Is a spare room always the same as a corridor? Like, is a corridor just a better spare room? I don't know if I've ever actually picked spare room. There's got to be some reason why the spare room exists, though. I'll just go with a spare room this time around, just to explore. I think I did open this one once before. Yeah, I did. There's nothing here. We'll go with a pantry. Man, I must be walking past so many secrets that I just don't know. Right, so this is a puzzle over here. Bridget, please pick up more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 footsteps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. I think this is trying to imply that 50 footsteps is the equivalent of 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Now, I know for a fact that the banana gives me 3. So I noted down yesterday at the bottom, fruit, 50 equals 5 apple, 5 banana, 5 orange. Banana is 3, so that would make 15. And I am, I don't know, saying that maybe oranges are 5 and maybe apples are 2. But I don't know. We'll have to find one of those fruit to be able to figure it out. Observatory is kind of nice, but I need to have a gem to make the room. Parlor is pointless over here. So I guess we'll make a chapel. Chapel, though, also not particularly great. Because it costs me money every time I go into this place. At least it won't be a dead end. One observation that I've had so far is that there's puzzle or like chess pieces everywhere. And there's very weird art on the walls. I also saw that in this room, there's a lot of numbers, Roman numerals, underneath all of the stained glass windows. And they don't really seem to make a lot of sense. Like, this is number 1. I believe 2 is over there. Yeah, 2, 3. Then we have 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm assuming that one over there is 8, but I don't know. I can't see. Like, I would have to have a... I would have to have a better angle somehow. Seems like the numbers are always, though, over here at the bottom, and I can't quite see anything over there. Yeah, maybe it's a combination of something, but I don't know. I don't have anything that I can interact with over here, as far as I can tell. So if there is something I can interact with, I might be able to get more value out of this room, but for now, I've checked all of the different benches. Yeah, maybe it's a pattern for something else. By the way, when I'm walking around, I'm hitting the left mouse button all the time. Just trying to see if there's something I can interact with, but I haven't accidentally stumbled upon anything. I've also noticed this shape. This thong-like shape on the wall. Everywhere. This is a pattern that keeps coming back, and I don't know what it means. Like this, like... I don't know what it means. It's weird. Okay. Well, we can get extra footsteps or we can get a storeroom. This is a dead end now. So I guess we'll just take the items. I wonder if at some point something happens that will give me like some sort of information as to what like the solution to anything is. Because at this point I just don't understand. Yeah, I have a shovel that I can use for digging. But I need a gem in order to create a green room. Okay, we can get a den, I guess. Wait, what's the parlor again? Oh, this is the trick. This is the puzzle that can make me look really dumb. Do we want to do the Loco's really dumb puzzle? No, I think I'll go with the den. No, we'll go with the den. Dude, normally, right, you'd imagine there's a lot of stuff you can interact with, but I'm not seeing anything that I can interact with. Like, if there is a solution to anything here, should I not be able to, like, use my left mouse button somewhere? Is there, like, a room directory? What's this? Oh, yeah, I saw this before. Oh, shit, we have a description for every single one of the rooms. Interesting. Rooms 0, 1, to 012. What? Okay, so we haven't discovered every type of room. We've only discovered like half. Why are they numbered like this? Can there only be one of each rooms? Oh, dude. Wait, is that correct? It only just now occurred to me that there might only be one of each in every house. Oh, yeah. It's a really dumb positioning for a pantry in that case. Okay, so every run, I think you only... I thought we were just getting a random combination of 3 options that we can choose between, but I don't think that's the case. I think we only have... Okay, let's read the different room descriptions. So, maybe I should do it for the next... Let's do it for the next run, okay? We can maybe have a look at like every single one of the... Nah, let's read them right now. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by the way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onwards do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Okay, so this type is permanent and it's a blueprint. As in like, blue. Spare room. An unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had at some point been plans for the spare room, it would seem the designs are now long forgotten. Commonplace, drafted with 2 lines. Okay. Yeah, it's a pun deck, no. Blueprints, as in blueprints. Eh. The parlor. This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining, and the late H.S. Sinclair was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. So there's a puzzle room and a blueprint. 3 lines. So I think, what does this mean? Drafted 3 lines. I thought maybe it meant the amount of exits. Oh, it's times. Oh, it's times. That's a T. Okay. Billiard room. This smoky back room, featuring a pool table and a fully stocked bar, has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after-dinner conversation. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive players a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. The storeroom? A dedicated storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had at some point, or at one point, been in vogue and on display elsewhere in the house. Okay. The closet, a very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff, who utilize it as a stash away assorted articles and knickknacks. Okay, cool. I was hoping maybe this was going to be some sort of interesting tidbit of information, but not the case. Nook. A snug corner, a reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. A more traditional family room. A den, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many. The wine cellar, a short staircase leads down to the below ground cellar, revealing an impressive collection of bottles from every respectable vintage of the last 200 years. To the seasoned wine aficionado, the labels displayed here would indicate a preference for prioritizing extravagance and rarity over quality. Okay. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test of a large estate, and keeping Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supplies stocked has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. A drawing room? A social sitting room adorned wall-to-wall with artworks and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room. providing a vivid image of what was presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. The utility closet. One benefit of the restoration of old buildings is that it allows the owners to update and add modern amenities. The utility closet and the circuit breaker box within were set up when gas-powered lighting was retired and replaced by a more fashionable home electrical system. I see. The code check. A cloakroom where Quest may... Yeah, this floor plan wasn't okay. Type tomorrow. Blueprint dead end. Okay. Dining room, an intimate and warm room with a large dining table boasting a serving tray with a silver dome cover. Each day a meal is served. Observatory. Housing an impressive large telescope. Mount Holly's okay. I'm just looking for things that I might be able to use here, guys. But I think these are literally just descriptions of the thing and nothing more. And then we have this final room. The antechamber. The room before. All signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Okay, we have bedrooms, yes. A familiar room that you may have slept in at some point prior to your visit. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long day exploring the surrounding rooms. A private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and, okay, yes. Dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. A small room maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors. We have hallways, one of the many nondescript hallways snaking through the estate. The West Wing Hall. The West Wing Hall on the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epson, or Epson rather. It is unsurprising, therefore, that this hallway is neglected. That's a bit weird. We have a corridor, a long hall with 2 doors at either end that had been one of your uncle's most frequently traveled rooms. Consequently, he had left strict instructions with the household staff that the doors of his corridor should never Okay, so these are never locked. We have the patio, a roofed outdoor seating area located with a perimeter of the... Yeah, during the summer evenings, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances for more Okay. The courtyard, a charming spot granting guests a bit of fresh air. And then we have some shops, the house commissary, and then the kitchen. I think what we should just do is make our way to the antechamber one time. I think that should be like my main goal for now. I don't really see any other option, so if I can somehow make my way over there, that would be fantastic, but it's not gonna be easy. It did say, by the way, in the description over here, that this is resting on the 9th rank. So I've been trying to figure out what the rank means. So this den over here says rank 1. I'm assuming every single one of these vertical squares, like each of these rows, is a rank. I don't know why. Maybe that's a normal term in English, or maybe it's a gaming term. I can't... But yeah, that one is apparently on the final rank, and it seems like some of them are only possible in certain areas. We'll go with this one. It doesn't matter. I've already seen this. We have a different constellation within view every time. So this gives me 3 footsteps. Fair enough. It doesn't matter, he says. Man is in for a trip. Yeah, I don't think this is a particularly good run for me. We can go parlor. We can go commissary. I guess I'll go for the parlor. So this room always has a bunch of puzzles. So the puzzles are pretty straightforward. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will be at least one box which displays only false statements. And then only one box has the prize within. The other two are always empty. So this is a pick one of the three type of puzzles. This box is the white box. That would be false. This box is the black box. That would also be false. The blue box contains the gems. Which means this one must be true. Therefore, it has to be the... I feel so dumb sometimes, man. That means that, yeah, these two have to be false. This one's false. That one's false. Then this one is true, meaning that it has to be in the blue box. Okay. These are really easy ways, though, to make you look dumb. As a streamer in particular, it's a very easy way to make yourself look dumb. Okay, so I have a shovel. I haven't ever used it. I think that may only be a thing in the courtyard or any of the rooms that are green. I don't know if it's always a guarantee, however. Ah, yeah, here's a mount. Look, what does this do? A turnip? A turnip is apparently 6 footsteps. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Turnip is 6. Turnips are insane, dude. I might become a turnip main at this rate. I will use a key on the trunk. Ooh, bro, we got 3 keys for 1. Okay. Value. I don't think I've ever had the East Wing Hall before, have I? Or East Wing Hall? Oh, it's hallways. No. This fenestrated hallway overlooks the east side of the estate grounds and is warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. Its rarity is unusual. So this is called outside, chat. I've been told. Wait, what did it just say? Did I... It overlooks the east side of the estate grounds and is warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. It is warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. Hold up. East Wing Hall. Warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. How can it... Is there anything I can interact with? I don't like... Normally in these type of games, you have like copious amounts of things to interact with, so you can't figure out the puzzle very easily by brute forcing it. This game, however, has nothing that I can interact with. There are things I can interact with, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know how or where. I also don't know if like every room has a puzzle. I think so, but I don't know. The light of the rising afternoon sun. How can it be? There's something here, man. I think that's a hint of something, but I don't know. I lack information. I feel like the shadows are cursed. Am I losing my mind right now? The shadows are coming in from the outside. But the only light that we have right now is the lamp on the wall. It doesn't seem to be very bright out at all. I wonder if some of the puzzles in this game are like, look at object A, then look at object B, then look at object C. Congratulations, you figured out the puzzle. I think that's gotta be a thing, dude. No spoilers, by the way. I'm just thinking out loud. Like, please don't let me know. I don't actually want to know. I'm just thinking. All right, I don't know. I have nothing to go off of here. A dark room? Ooh, I've never seen a dark room before. We have to pick it. It's a red room, though. What the heck? Ooh! A dark room was used for developing photographs and stuff. For the zoomers in the chat. Yeah. Okay, Grandpa. My dad apparently worked in a dark room when he was young. When he was a teenager, apparently he developed photos in a dark room. Apparently he would spend all day in a fucking dark room. It sounds kind of cool, but also a little depressing. This is a red room. A room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights, which provide red illumination to which the photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty information, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. I've had a room that allows me to mess with the electricity of the house. A utility closet? I think it was the utility closet. Has to be. Yeah. If I can draft a utility closet, that would be awesome. But it says rooms 0 to, or 25 to 36. Also, why the fuck does it start with a 0? Every single one of the room numbers starts with a 0 when there's 46 of them in total. Yeah, maybe it indicates ground floor? I don't know. Electronic key card? Dang. YOLO? I'm gonna go with this one. Lucky guess. Effective for the first week of December, payroll for all line, okay. As your attendants will know, okay. 2 of these terminals, yeah, so this is about a punch clock. Also, it gives me the password over here. Now, I am fairly sure, so the guy's estate is called the Sinclair Manor or whatever. The guy's last name is Sinclair. I think the terminal password, and I'm gonna go ahead and write this down too. I think that's an S at the start. So I don't know what the password is, but maybe it says send nudes? Yeah, maybe. Mrs. Sinclair was a baddie, dude. With? Without. That means something, but I don't know. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. So so we're currently on day 4. It will be closed for a bunch of days. What's the point? Why? I don't know if the pictures are different. I can buy a sledgehammer. I can buy a gem. I can buy running shoes. Okay. I don't know, dude. Annual mates sale, 2 days only. So this is what it is, man. Commissary. 50% sale, day 20 and 21. And then over here it says closed on 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I don't know. I don't know how many days there are. I have to use a key here, but I've got a load of them. I need to go corridor. No alternative option. Unless I play myself into a corner, but... Look at that. Stonks. Confirmed. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. So this is a room with a gajillion paintings. No. We've already come across these. Why is there a line underneath? Oh, there's a size for each of their steps. Like they're measuring their stride somehow? How does that... What does that do? So this is the room, right? So this is clearly where Mr. Sinclair over here. He was sitting right over there. Is there... Like, do we... I don't know, maybe I'm coping here, but I'm trying to think maybe there's like a find the difference type of setup? Spot the differences? There's a clock behind him. There's 2 of these things right over there. This thing over here either didn't fit in the frame. So I'm trying to take up the same angle, right? The lights are at a different... Bro, there's something cursed about lights. His shadow is falling to the right. Over here, however, the shadow is falling... Like his right, I mean. To that side instead. Can I turn off the lights? I don't know how. Like sometimes I feel like I'm onto something, but I don't know how to process any of it. I think the picture is identical. This is about the angle he must have been sitting at. We can see the clock. We can see these 2 like candle thingamajigs. There's that thing over there in the distance. The lighting is different though. Maybe it's the chandeliers? Is there like a light switch anywhere? I'm looking at where light switches would be in IRL, guys. I don't know. I don't know if this painting is finished. If we assume that indeed the shadow is some sort of giveaway, the light must have been coming in from a very sharp angle. Like the light should have been standing right over here. Which would be, oh geez, this would be that thing. Maybe. It seems to be coming in from like the side. But for some reason, this leg doesn't have a shadow and that leg doesn't either. Which is a bit weird. Why would they not have a shadow? Oh, bro, maybe. Maybe I need to put a light onto this? I don't know if I can interact with anything though. Yeah, I think so. Although it would have to be further this way. I feel like the light source is gotta be from here. Like maybe over here. Depends on what it is, but. How do these shadows make any sense, bro? Something's cursed. This light is emitting until right about right over here, and for some reason the shadow is cast in that direction. That's the exact same light. It could be that it's these things up on the ceiling, but it would have to be only the one on the right. This one doesn't do anything for me. How in the world is the shadow cast in that direction? I don't... If the fireplace was on, the shadows would also not fall like that. Oh, dude, I am onto something, but I don't know what I'm onto.
Hey Loco, I've been wondering, is there a reason why you always use 17 as your go-to random number?
I do? I don't know if I do. I maybe. But 17 doesn't mean anything to me, no. Guys, I don't know. I feel like I need to find a light switch somewhere. Or we need to turn off this light. Or like intensify the other one on the right. Or we need to figure out a way to turn on the thing. Or we need to like carry a light onto this pedestal type of thing. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. There's something cursed about the light. Okay, let's have a look at the room directory. A social setting, or a social sitting room rather, adorned wall to wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what were presumably his final days depending on when the project was abandoned. Why was it abandoned anyways? Just because somebody died doesn't mean you need to abandon it. What about... Okay, listen. What about... I open the room towards the right, and the light falling in through that door moves the shadow. I need to go with a bright door. We need something big, dude. What was this? But these are really cool, man. I've never seen this before. Oh, I can't even afford it. I think I need a green room, maybe. This is not a very bright room. That's not a very bright room. I don't want to ruin it. Because these are... Yeah, I can redraw. I get that. But, like... I've never seen the pool before. Have I been to the security room? Okay, we'll redraw. I feel like patio is good. Patio is good, dude. We need a freaking gem. Fuck. Okay, okay. We'll go to the other side. Oh, shit, I can't. I was hoping I was gonna... Okay. So I think for every single one of the green rooms, we always may need a gem. We can just do any of these, I guess. We can do bedroom, but I don't know if the bedroom is gonna be bright enough. Let's just see. Nothing happened. I don't know what I expected, but literally nothing happened. I was onto nothing, baby. Big win. Why is this thing watercolor, chat? This is a watercolor drawing, clearly. Maybe it's not made in this house. Greetings from Reddington. Look, there she is, man. Yeah. Telling you guys. Is she single? I think she's dead. Are dead people single? I don't know the rules. There's like all kinds of weird shapes and items in the rooms. So this is a bedroom. Is this the... Yeah, just a regular bedroom? Yeah. A familiar room that you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days exploring the surrounding rooms. Do you think there's anything here? I'm trusting these shadows very little. I have zero faith in any of these shadows now. Why is there a fucking boat? Nobody knows. Chess piece. Giant freaking chess piece. We have origami everywhere. Weird. Weird shapes. I'm gonna have trust issues after this game. I can already tell. Alright. Veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. We can do the... Yeah, we can do the... Yeah. I want to turn the lights on for the dark room. I don't know how many of these things I can actually turn on. I guess I'll just do it like this. Yeah, maybe... I have quite a few footsteps, but... I don't know how big of a deal this is. I'll just turn everything off except for the dark room. Maybe it needs a lot of electricity. I don't know. Loco, you would do this shit to me again. I see you play something, get frustrated, and then buy it and play it? You're better than me, dude. That's all you need to know. Don't worry about anything else. Hey, look! We can look at the undeveloped nudes, or whatever's going on here. Hell yeah. Okay. Dang, Sinclair. You badass. Hashtag selfie. Fabulous mustache. Might I say. Oh, dude, I feel like everything now is some sort of hint, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, that's just a kitchen timer. I think. Like an egg timer type of thing. Oh, that's the same people. Stop staring, Chet. Is this the boudoir? I don't know. I don't know. It's the same picture. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Oh, sorry, it says so. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. The hell am I supposed to do with that info? Oh, shit, we got a key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Oh, let's fucking go, dude. Maybe that's why this room exists? If it is always in the far... So from the point of entry, if it's always in the corner on this table, we can probably find it in the dark. I might not need another one of those rooms next time. Maybe. Where did I need it again? I needed a, I came across a room at some point that had some sort of key card, but I don't remember. Yeah, I did turn off the keycard system, but I don't have any room that currently needs it, I don't think. I thought it was the commissary, or the commissary, but I don't think it is anymore. I have to find a picture in the West Wing. Yeah, maybe. So this is, I guess, the requested photograph, right? Is there anything interesting here? An enlarged point, or print rather, of the enclosed photo. So I guess there's a darker version of this photograph somewhere on the west end of the house. And I guess an enlarged print of this. What is the point of that? I've got nothing. I have one more door that I can add a room to. Hallway is good. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Really? Okay, I'm assuming this is north. Yeah, East Wing is over here. So, West Wing is over here on the left side. Nothing weird going on here, right? The shadow? Still cursed. Yeah. Yeah, we should always move through the left side. Or through the East Wing, rather. After rank 8 has been reached. So that's this one right over here. I can then go back to the dining room and find a meal? I don't know. This is a little bonus area. I don't know if I want to use a key for that. I'll make it. 7 locked rooms. What about this one? How is this? I'll go with this one, I guess. Let's just see if we can find something here. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was gonna work like that. So these are all tiny little pockets. There's gotta be some indicator as to what is the correct door. Maybe it's the pillar shape. Maybe the pillar is supposed to be the indicator. Okay, well now I have nothing anymore. I might be bricked. Is this requiring a key? It does not. GG. I don't think there's anything else I can do now. Oh my god! There's a hamster, bro! Who's taking care of the hamster? So this is counts as 2 bedrooms. Top bunk, call dibs. I call dibs, get wrecked, chat. You got absolutely destroyed. This is a room that I haven't found before. The rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom served as pillow fort and bedroom to the young Sinclair boys and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Okay. Don't know what the hell you want me to do with this room, game. The Trinsdale Mystery. The Turtles of Vera. They're very fond of cowboy hats in this place. Come across a lot of cowboy hats. I like how he also has a bunk bed. He doesn't have even remotely enough straw though, chat. These are animals that like to dig. Like they like to dig and stay underneath stuff and you know make tunnels and whatnot. There's a very sad hamster over here. He needs a lot more. He needs a lot more stuff. Oh, I found a journal. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp. That's me. And he is not as much fun as my friends. Well, fuck you. How about that? You little prick. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. Yeah, this is like my YouTube comment section, dude. I've grown thick skin over the years. So wait, how does that make any sense? This guy says he's my brother, but I thought I was like a cousin. Maybe there's another guy called Simon, which would be really weird because everybody knows that's my name and it was already taken, so nobody else is allowed to have that. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Herbie. Is that like Mr. Sinclair himself? I don't know. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. Oh, so this is Simon that wrote it. So it's Simon and Herbie. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Yeah, Simon might be dyslexic. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. Bro, you're telling me these people had a 46-room estate. 46 room. And they decided to have their kids share a bedroom? Maybe it's great? I don't know. Like, but there's surely there was a way to like They needed an observatory. The observatory was critical. There was no other way of doing it. Yeah, it had to be like the boudoir obviously takes priority to your kid's bedroom. Hey, Zelk.
Oh, so you've taken the blue pill. I mean Prince. Enjoy the ride, Kappa Prime.
I love taking the blue. Yeah, thanks, man. I like how a lot of the bedrooms in this game have no windows. Who in their right mind makes a bedroom without a window? What is this? This is a depression room over here, dude. If you want to stay depressed, this is the way to do it. Lock yourself into a room with zero lighting. That's your bedroom. Watopia, suddenly you playing League of Legends makes a lot of sense to me. You have no natural light anywhere? Gotcha. I understand now. Yeah, I think we're dead. You don't even turn your light on nowadays? Dang. You're just watching me from a cave? Yeah, I guess this is it, guys. I have nowhere else to go. I'm bricked, right? Like I need another, like, I can try. And I think there's a key over here that I needed too, right? I did. Yeah, we made good progress. I really feel like there's something over here, guys. There is something over here. It doesn't make any sense. Why is the shadow on this picture cursed? Why is there a little... What is this extra little bit of wood? Mrs. Sinclair really has shitty chairs, dude. Like, his arms don't even remotely hit the armrests. Does he have a pillow in his back? Is that supposed to be a pillow? No, that's his arm. It's just a weird shadow. How come the shadow is moving in from the right? Like, the light source is on the right. The shadows is moving to the left. What changed? Is the portrait important? I don't know. I might be hung up on something that is entirely pointless. I think we need to figure out how to turn on the lights. Turn on the lights in here, baby. I don't know if it is, Big Dodo. I have no idea. This is a blueprint room. I don't know what it means. There's something here, but I don't know what. All right, we'll go back all the way to the code check if I can. And put in my shovel. We did learn a couple of things, though. Let's put the item in there. Ooh, we can also keep the key card. Let's maybe put in the key card. I'll check in the key card. Yeah. I wanted to go check out outside. Maybe there's holes of dirt over here too, or like mounts of dirt over here too. Plus I wanted to see if we can find the tree. That has the little heart. Ooh, what? We can open this? Come on, man. Just step over it, dude. This is a fucking fence that's it's like a foot tall at most. It's like 30 centimeters. Just step over it. Maybe the Sinclair family is very limited in their mobility. I made a wish. How about you step on me? No, no. My wish was to open the thing. Maybe Simon's overweight. Are you calling me fat right now, Urk? Is that what you're doing? Wow, buddy. Maybe I should jump. Did I go in here already? I did, right? There was nothing. Maybe I could have turned on the lights over here too. I should actually keep that in mind. Next time we find the electricity room, maybe there's a way to like turn on the lights in the tunnel? I don't think there was though. This looks a lot like the mountain from the Darkest Dungeon 2. 100%, it's identical. Yeah, if I can find a flashlight or something, that would be nice. Yeah, there was garage, I think, but I don't know. Garage. I feel like I'm not solving anything. I'm just wandering around and I'm observing things, but I'm not actually getting any further, like any closer. Ruin has come to our family. Our once venerable house. Is this the garage thing? I don't know, dude. It looks weird. I did already find car keys. So I know that those are an item. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Okay, well, I guess we just go to sleep. I tried 6969, but nothing worked. Call it a day. We'll go again, Chet. I did get a lot of rooms, though. Yeah, I didn't see the tree with the heart. Maybe it got cut down. I don't know. I favored the east wing. In your estates, Chet, which wing do you generally prefer? I'm a big fan of our western vestibule. It's one of my... Love it. You like chicken wings? Okay. No vestibule enjoyers in the chat, I see. That's okay. You like sun exposure, Techno? Ew. Gross. Gross! Are we chaining corridors? How about we chain corridors? I just want to see new rooms. I just want to see new rooms. Hey, found a key. Da 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 da. 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 So we need a lot of verticality, you know? You need, like, we need to move in that's not even a word, but we'll make it one. East wing apparently has less chances. We'll go courtyard. Fuck it, dude. I'm a courtyard main. Love courtyards. Ooh, look at that. Don't know what the use of these things is, but I have it. And that's pretty hype. Greater chance of finding coins. Greater chance of finding other things. Kitchen. Closet. Storeroom. Ugh. Ugh. We'll go storeroom, I guess. Celderic has a metal detector? Really? What does he do with it? I'm trying to decide whether or not these paintings change. I don't remember seeing this one in this room. Maybe I'm hallucinating though. I feel like this one was different, but I don't remember. Ugh. Okay, we have to go chapel, I guess. I want to go to the right. Oh! Look at that! Dang! Shout out to God for giving me money. God's a bro. I stole from the church? I don't know if it's a church. I think it's a, it's a worship to the sun god. I'm pretty sure. Okay. We'll keep that one in mind, I guess. Oof. Not good, not good. No. Okay, we'll try the other end. This room is definitely different. How weird is it to have a giant picture of yourself like this on your own walls, everywhere you go? Do you guys think this guy could be a narcissist? Because he's just got pictures of himself everywhere. Not just pictures, like paintings, busts, he's got everything. This box and the white box are both empty. There is a second wind-up key in this room. Oh, that's a thing? I don't think it is. What if the wind-up key is inside of a box? I think that this one is false. I don't see it anywhere. Not that I've thoroughly checked everything. Maybe it's underneath the couch pillows. Yeah, maybe the metal detector would find it. The statement on the white box is true. So that one's false. The box and the white box are both empty. Okay, so this one's false. And that means that this one is false, meaning that this one has to be true. Which means that it has to be the blue box. Gamer! I'm working late. 'Cause I'm a gamer. There's gonna be a lot of footsteps that I'm losing, but... Gaming's so hard, dude. How does he do it? I don't trust spare rooms. I have $5 to my name, though. So that's kind of hype. What can I buy with $5? Yeah, nothing. Fuck's sake. These are different pictures, 100%. The previous ones had different items. There's no way. These are different. The dates are the same. 21 and 20, yes. These pictures are changed. I don't know what info I can really gain with that, but... are we stuck? Yeah, this is already a GG. Oh, actually, no, the nuke can still get me one. Shout out to Nuke. What kind of sex toy is that? Weird. We'll leave that for Nuke, it's okay. Oh, code check. We'll go laboratory though. Experimental house features. The crowbar? No, I mean that thing, not the crowbar. Jeez, Chet. Hey, new room, look. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. The boiler room. So this room is called a laboratory. That's when you know it's a fancy place. Laboratory. A fully staffed research facility furnished with all manner of scientific equipment and measurement devices. This home laboratory provides a controlled environment in a remote location, far from prying ice and traditional safety regulations. What? This home laboratory provides a controlled environment in a remote location, far from prying ice and traditional safety regulations. Okay. Mr. Sinclair, what were you doing in here? Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point. Okay. That's crazy, dude. This guy is studying H2O. Has anybody ever done that before? So it seems to melt at 0 degrees? And then below that temperature, it is a solid? Why don't they just use Fahrenheit? Test 205 at atmospheric pressure, 93 keep... Okay. In the Mount Holly freezer. Yeah, it's water. This is when I zoned out during my science classes in school. When they started showing me this shit, I was like, nope. Can't wait to go home and play RuneScape. Nope. Thank you very much. That one's helium, Chet. There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, we have a lot of engineers in the chat. Attention, engineers. Attention, engineers. Which one's missing? There's 2 squares over here that are not there. I'm assuming every single one of you has the entire periodic table memorized. Yes, obviously. You're a medical laboratory scientist? So this would be your thing. This is what you do for a living. Actinium is the bottom one? I don't even know if that's a real element, dude. I feel like you guys are just saying things now. Ah, jeez. Why are you writing in backwards? Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pooh! Okay. I think it probably means something, man. Boo! I'm gonna just take... Maybe it spells a word. Boo! One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. 2 is... 2 down diagonally from the top right, which would be S. Pussy. As in pussycat. Maybe that's what it's... I mean, I'm just thinking out loud here. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. Top left, top left, top left. Push. Push. Pushy. Gamers, we're doing something. Push the... Next one is going to be an E. I can already guarantee you, dude. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 from the middle and then... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 up. Push. 3. Oh. Gamers, gamers. It's forming a sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3U. 3 from the bottom left. 3 upa. 3 upa. 3 upa. Trupa. I'm just doing one at a time, dude. My brain is not that big. It's not very wrinkly. It's mostly smooth, really. I did 2. I did 2 at the same time. I don't want to flex or anything. Could have done 3. Is there a 12? Or was that it? Oh, there is a 12. That's the last one. Push 3 up after 9. Chat. What the fuck does that mean? Push 3 up after 9? That doesn't mean anything. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up, but after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Maybe we need to do push-ups? Maybe we need to do pull-ups? Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up, but after 9. Welcome to the Mount Holly Laboratory. What the hell? Oh god, what am I doing? Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you find something trash while digging, whenever you draft a shop room, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I don't know, bro. Here, we'll do this one. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not really playing around this at the moment. Start experiment? Experiment started. Okay, what about the research logs? No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Pause experiment. Okay. Log into the network. Terminal password. Sinclair. Fuck. It started with an S. Oh, you know what? Maybe the sysadmin, he was forced to enter a number. Dang. Fuck, close. I got one more. He maybe needed a special character too. Oh, wait, it's case sensitive. Oh, that's not good. I could just try every word that starts with the letter S. How about that? We just do every word with the letter S. Last option, last guess. Science. Science with a capital S. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get it. StarCraft. Fun fact, if you're typing on a keyboard, you can type StarCraft perfectly with just your left hand. You don't need your right hand at all. You can type StarCraft 2 with one hand easy. It's perfect. Yeah, it's nice. Well, it's comfortable to write StarCraft with one hand. Good because your right hand is busy? Really, you love StarCraft that much? Maybe the password is Cyril? Wait, there's an arrow over here. To the left. Oh. Push up 3 after 9? Yeah, I need the power, chat. I have no power. I've got no power! There's an arrow? There is an arrow. You have no power here, Gandalf. So I do have the utility closet over here, but I don't remember there being a laboratory option. It said over here somewhere that it needs additional power piped in from the boiler room. So we need to do pipe water from boiler room into the laboratory and then push up 3 after 9. Yeah, there's got to be a boiler room. I don't think we found it, but it's somewhere, I'm sure. Yo, Vel!
Now that I've played an absolute ton of this, it's a lot fun watching someone who doesn't know what's happening.
If you know, you know, as the gamers like to say on the internet. Ooh. Yo, I got a message from Kimberly, Vel. Kimberly sounds hot. I typically work over at Sinclair Labs, but get sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. A damsel in distress? For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you do any work? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly is 67 years old? Even better! Yeah, so that's, That's unfortunate. No, when I moved into this place, I was not briefed on how doors worked at all. It was kind of assumed that everybody knew how doors functioned. Yeah, Rushy when he went... Rushy also struggled with our doors when he first came over, so, you know. Maybe it's just something we do differently around here. What did I do again? I was like hallway onto a hallway, right? When you draft a hallway from another hallway, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Okay, so we want to basically just... Game sound is basically non-audible. Yeah, it's very quiet. There's like no sound. There's a little bit of muffled noise in the background sometimes, but... I can barely hear it myself too. I mean, I can bump up the audio a little bit if you want. How about that? Oh yeah, you can actually check the experiment from here. Cool. Can we please draft another hallway? Come on, hallway. Don't Spare rooms are basically hallways, but then different. Oh, dude, I am going to the fucking drawing room again. Oh, chat. Chat. Listen. I just realized that the shadow on the picture is the wrong way. Maybe the drawing room should always be drafted on the east wing. This is the west wing. It depends on the orientation of the room, though. Wait, what the fuck? Ha! Ah! Oh no. This is not right. Yeah. The orientation of the room matters. Fuck. So it's the windows that dictate the shadow. So what we need is the room to be formed. Okay, we'll just have to see whenever it's an option. But we need the shadow to move to the left, I think, maybe. Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. Oh, no, no spoilers, no spoilers. Spoilers are literally illegal, chat. Literally. I've never been to the garage before. Oh, shit, I found car keys. Nah. Can't go there, though. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Snape kills Gandalf with the Force? I know. I like when Snape said, Avada Kedavra, Gandalf. A good moment. I don't know if I need a key card. I guess I'll go with library because I've never seen a library before. Well, I have seen a library in real life. Just to clarify, never in the video game, though. Dang. I've played cards before, dude. That's not usually what the queen looks like. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pooled and available the next time you draft a library. Okay. Probably need this. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. The Fixed Stars. History of Virginia. The EPCW Pump System User Manual. This sounds like the most boring book you can ever request. That's my name. How did I know? Yeah, Pump System. That was also my nickname in college, fun fact. Not a lot of people know that. I will go ahead and leave that on the table. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the dictionary. Wait, what? You can just hit R? Oh. Well then, I have not been doing that. I've been taking the long way instead. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room. Exhibiting rather, either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior designs, the ability of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on the rows in the various corners of the library. Okay, cool. Don't care. Why are the books empty? Can I go up? Oh, chat! I'm doing it! Crazy. Mount Holly Records. Total time, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Total days, 5. Longest day, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Average day, 48 minutes. And that's me. That's my gameplay. Steps taken, keys turned, gems used, gold spent. Okay, this is a record for me. Anything exciting going on in any of these bookshelves? I don't trust books. Yo!
Today is World Bicycle Day. Loco and chat, 2 questions. What is your favorite bicycle, and do you have a funny story involving a bicycle?
Obviously, my own bicycle is my favorite bicycle, Mickey. Funny story about the bicycle. As a matter of fact, a few years ago, this is the craziest gift I have ever gotten over the internet, okay? A few years ago, on my birthday, the Patreon supporters got together and pooled money to buy me a bicycle. My bicycle is literally a gift from stream viewers and people that like watching my content. It's pretty sick. It's a nice bicycle. I don't use it as much as I probably should because I'm lazy. But it's very nice. Thank you, by the way, for the $5 donation, Mickey. Much appreciated, dude. Mount Holly scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Okay, so these are pictures from the Reddington Herald. First item checked, shovel. Aw. How nice is that? My favorite floor plan, drawing room. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Storeroom, parlor, drawing room. Okay. Contraptions I've made, nothing. Salt shaker, 5 gold. Largest purchase. Maybe one day. Avoided floor plans, nursery, security, and passageway. Dang. I have figured out the secret with I think I know, dude. I think I know now. With the drawing room. I just need to find the correct orientation. I think I know. Whatever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. I don't know. Never been here. Banana? I love bananas in my mouth. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. They're spread? I don't know what the fuck that means, chat. Dang, is it what people used to do before, like, laptops? That's crazy. They use pen and paper? And square glasses? Glasses? Square glasses? That's amazing. Save code! Save code! Chat, don't tell anybody this. But I found it. Nine... Do you think that's maybe the save code for, the thingy outside? Like maybe defense? Yeah, I need to go try that. It doesn't really seem like a safe though. I don't know if it's a safe. Okay, we just want to keep going, man. I would like to make the nursery, but I want to keep growing, so I want to go to the antechamber, right? Like, that's our goal. I keep dodging the nursery, yeah. More bananas in my mouth. You love to see it. Okay, we'll use a key, it's fine. Give me a left turn. A left turn, dude. No, no. Ugh. Okay, GG. 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 I've never been here. Bro. So the two kids in this house had to share a bedroom, but they do have a dedicated locksmith? These people are insane. Who the hell has a locksmith in their house? Like, a locksmith has to rank extremely low when it comes to, like, a room in your home, right? Like, this is the type of room that you get after, like, I don't know, like a fucking barber room or whatever. Like, someplace you can get haircuts. I am a poor. You're not wrong. I do not have a locksmith, no. Like, once you have established your third bowling alley, that's when you start considering maybe getting another locksmith. What is this? A special key? I guess I'll buy that. What the hell? Prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green hallway, bedroom, or shop, you will draw floor plans of the same color. Dang, that's fancy. That sounded like a 3D printer. How often do you guys go to a locksmith? I don't even think... I don't remember. Seems like a weird place. But you guys are like rich, right? So maybe it's a bad question. Yeah, it's GG. We can't go anywhere else anymore. Ivory dice would have been nice. Okay, so I want to go... I don't think the key combination works. Because it says safe key combination. Which doesn't really make any sense. I don't think it's going to work on the gate outside. Especially not because right as I looted that key, I saw somebody in the chat ask if I have already ever been to the security room. Which seems to be a little bit coincidental, so I'm gonna make the assumption that the safe is probably inside of the security room. I always yeet a thing in there. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. Somebody spoiled? Yup. That absolutely counts as a spoiler, yes. 9083. 9083. I'm just gonna go check. I mean, it says specifically safe key or whatever, right? Like it's not 9083. 9. Nice. I did really well there. 9 0 8 3. Big. Yeah, we can have a look at the entrance room, I guess. We can have maybe a chance to get some random room. Maybe we can learn something. This game is to be the best puzzle game you've ever played. It took you 17 hours to complete it. That seems pretty quick. I've done absolutely nothing so far, and I'm like 5 hours in. Okay, maybe more like 3 or 4. I don't know. I looked it up on like how long to beat, and it seems like if you want to do a complete playthrough, it's like 60 to 80 hours of this game. If you want to like discover everything. All right. I don't think we get anything interesting, right? I did play Antichamber. Now this is a new room. Look at this. I've never been to a mill room before. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate, Fen Aries 63080. Dad. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam. My dad's never said that to me, dude. Perfectly content on the estate with the exploration opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage, packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring your pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I really am curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when saying farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Weird? Talking about feelings is kind of cringe, Dad. I'm not gonna lie, that got dangerously close. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address that the client has provided. Oh shit. Press any button to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. I've seen these. Okay, I will take a screenshot of this. I need to make sure. having a fuse box this complicated is a safety issue? Yeah. I think my fuse box just has a bunch of switches. There's nothing else going on, man. Alright, I took a screenshot. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to the to sender as you no longer employ with our staff. Wait, what? What does it say over here at the bottom? The fuck does it say at the bottom? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender as he is no longer employed with our staff. Okay, I'll take a screenshot of this too, man. I don't know. I'll put these in a folder called Mail Room. Mail Room. Yeah, fuck Danny, dude. He's no longer employed here. Stop sending him messages. Fuck's sake. Danny who? You know what I mean? Look at that. The hands are perfectly aligned, or it fell off. I can't tell. Oh. Loco said he's not been diagnosed with ADHD. What are you trying to imply? What do you mean? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, buddy. Alright, GG. GG. Call it a day. Call it! Maybe it's a Meister Singer, dude. It's a one-handed watch, pretty hype. Nothing like eating grass. Well, you can eat grass, that's okay. You can eat the grass. Did you scare him, Chet? Why did you scare him, huh? Did you scare him? Tell me honestly, did you scare him? It's not okay. Look at him. Cowering in fear. What did you do to my cat? Terrified. He attacked the chair, Loco. It looked dangerous. He does do that, yeah. Toby likes destroying furniture. It's one of his favorite things. He's a bit of a prick. But we love him. Okay, day 6. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, ba, da, 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 bam, bam, bam. Da, 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 da. Look down, look down. Don't look him in the eye. I want to see if I can maybe find the thing without needing light. Ah, that was a key card over here, bro, on the table. I know it's over here. Fucking debated. Just touch! Feel your way through the table, Simon, you idiot! Slap your hands on it. Ah. Maybe pick up an item and then go into the other room. Idiot. I don't know, we'll do this one. Oh. I'm back. Gain 1 star? When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and assign your dice to 2. I don't know. We can just experiment, I guess. Look down, look down. Don't look them in the eye. I would like to have a, like, I think I need to have the light on this side for the art room. I think I need to make it on this side of the house. Give me the art room, bro. No! Hey, what's this? Ah, jeez. I'll go pantry. Apple. Shit, I've never had an apple before. Okay, apple is 2. Apple is 2. Yo, I actually guessed correct? Holy crap, I'm a gamer, dude. I use something called process of elimination, chat. I will explain it to you one day. That means oranges are overpowered. Oranges are OP, dude. They give you 5 steps. Orange lovers representing the... Okay, well, you know what? Look down. Don't look them in the... Okay, well, this wasn't really a competition, was it? Your meal has arrived. Okay, let's see. Package has been delivered. Look at this. Brass compass, coupon book, and 2 keys. Huh. For K. Thompson. That's me. A compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Oh, interesting. Okay, that seems good. Save $1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay. Yo, we got some items now. That's cool. These are both really good. Can I put in like another order somehow? Don't think so, right? I don't think I put it in an order. I think I just magically did it. I don't remember putting it in an order anyways. Do I get a discount with Amazon Prime? You don't get a discount with Amazon Prime, but one thing you do get with Amazon Prime is a subscription to a channel of your choice on Twitch once per day. Month. Wish it was once per day, but no, once per month. But alternatively, you can use your hard-earned money too, which is another great way of doing it. Who should you subscribe to? Anybody. You can go with anybody, dude. You don't have to, you know, doesn't have to be this stream. Could be anyone. Yo, this room should be an easy one to solve, dude. There's nothing here. Do you think it could be underneath the floorboards? Maybe we can, like...
I was going to subscribe to some sort of booba streamer, but I guess this works too.
What do you mean? Are you implying I'm not a booba streamer, Bobo? Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been attempting to be a booba streamer for many years now. It's a sad day that you... Oh, keys! Car keys! Okay, gamers. We have a car key now. Thank you very much, Bobo. I have small boobas. Are you saying that it's not good enough? Loco is a VTuber, his avatar is just really ugly. Okay, first of all, fuck you. Secondly, yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, I know. Yo, what's with all these clocks in this room, man? We have too many clocks.
Sub for Tube logo.
For VTuber Loco? Thank you, guys. Dang, look at that. Look at all the gains. So this one's working even though the pendulum is not. How does that make any sense? I don't trust this room, man. I should show more cleavage. All right, here we go. There you go. Zipper went... Oh, God, that was spicy. Yeah, that was pretty hype. I've never made a veranda before, have I? Ooh, no, I have. Thank you, Echo. Dude, I am loaded with items right now. That's crazy. A coin? Huge. This is called the outside world. I think. Wild stuff, man. Thank you very much, Echo. What's the point of the outside world? I don't know. Oh, shit, dude, I've got the car. I've got the car keys. Yo, I'm out of here. I've never once been able to unlock this because it's an expensive room. Oh, my lord, look at this. Stealing everything. I mean, it's not really theft if the house is supposed to be mine in the future, right?
OnlyFans ain't got nothing on this.
Exactly. Wait, on the garage? What the hell? Is that an oil spill? Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Mickey Verix. McKiverix. Oh my god, we even have a hype train going on. I didn't even notice. Yo, hype train. I rated somebody the other day, and they pronounced Mickey's name as McKiverix, which I thought was very interesting. That would have never occurred to me. McKiverix. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you, Brusik. Christoph, this is the third time this month that you and the car have been gone when you services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Yo, Mrs. Babbage is kind of aggressive, man. I'm just like joyriding, making donuts in the backyard. Like, let me... We talked about this, Loco. That's the actual correct way to pronounce it. McKiverix. It doesn't sound right anymore. McKiverix. Yeah, we did talk about this like a year ago. I don't even remember. Well, I remember now that you mention it. McKiverix. Okay. I have the cars, dude. Hey, thank you, Corn. Yo, Corn, look at this. Thank you very much. Boys. The drop-off address. Light switch gifting a sub to Cyril. Smart. I'm sure Cyril is a big fan of blueprints. Thank you very much, Light Switch. Thank you, Corn. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the car will want to get, or the cat rather, the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Danny already has a Fuck Danny, dude. Danny doesn't work here anymore. We talked about this. Okay, I took a screenshot of this too. Garage. Garage. So what's in the trunk? An upgrade disc? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. What? We can upgrade a room? I didn't even know there were upgrades. Dude, I am loaded. I have so many things. I want to upgrade the entrance hall. Is that possible? Insert into one of the estate terminals. A terminal? A terminal. Yeah, there's nowhere I can go. I mean, I can go this way, but... No, we're not locked in. I can still go to the right on the den end. 5 1/4 inch floppy was your nickname in college? Mine was 8-inch floppy, dude. The original. The ones that were actually floppy. The 5 1/4 inch were actually kind of rigid. Let's be real for a second. Okay, we need a little bit of luck, chat. Yours was mini USB? Nice, dude. I'm proud of you. Turnip! Let's go, boys. Big. All right, I need a little bit of luck. I need a little bit of luck here. Good. I'll go courtyard. Oh my god. What? Dude, I am fucking loaded out of my mind. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. What the hell? I'm so lucky here. We get a hype train and I get lucky. Coincidence? I'm up all night to get lucky. The 3.5 inch ones were rigid. Oh, there you go, sis. Yeah, I'm glad we have a floppy expert. Hey, more dirt. No spoilers, please, Dark Server. I already asked this like 7 times, man. Please, 0 spoilers in the chat. Okay, I need a little bit more luck. Can I get a low bless in the chat, please? I need a room that either turns to the right or straight forward. Okay. Okay. What spoilers did I give? I mean, you mentioned the padlock for the security safe room, and then also the fact that there's dirt in the corner. What do you mean? Those are literally the definitions of backseat gaming. All right, we made it to the security room. Oh, what? Oh, shit. What's this? A cutscene in the middle of the game. Am I wearing my schoolgirl outfit? What am I wearing? Am I 12 years old? What the f... I'm 12. Oh my god, I got a wireless keyboard? Fake gamer. No, I don't want any help. I just wanna play the game. Zero help is what I'm looking for. If I'm stuck, I will let everybody know. I didn't know that the dirt changed. So while trying to explain that you're not backseat gaming, you just backseat gamed me. Apparently the dirt moves. I didn't know that. But if I'm stuck, I will be like, help, Twitch chat, I'm stuck. And then, you know, we can go from there. I'm sure you guys have seen many videos where that is indeed a key feature. And I will have many experts in the chat that can help me out with that exact moment. No. The safe word is stroopwafel. Yes. Microwave. We have a coffee machine. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. It's all good, Dark Server. No worries. Until further notice, the antechamber has been, quote, unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay, well, I guess it's, you know, not a problem. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. We've already seen this. 2 of these terminals can be found in security and in a laboratory. Yes. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to House Manager Mr. Babbage. More like Mr. or Mrs. Okay, no. So look, it doesn't say what the freaking thing is. But it definitely is something with S. It could be Sinclair. It could be any word that starts with the S, really. I tried a bunch. It could be StarCraft. Simon? Could be Simon. Maybe it's Cyril? Maybe Cyril is the keyword. There's definitely somebody out there that uses the word Cyril as their main password. 100%. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe it's stroopwafel? Holy crap. That would be a mind bender, man. That would be crazy if it's stroopwafel. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lie. Unless written on... Unless written on... hand? On hand? The fuck? Unless written by hand. I don't know what that means, chat. Maybe it's by, I don't know. Like on God? No. By hand, I think. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Unless written by hand. Yeah, so for the Zoomers watching in the chat, back in the day, people used to not type things. They would use this thing called a pen and paper. And they would like hold the pen in an interesting way that would allow them to get reasonably smooth lines. This was a crazy mechanic, dude. Was never as tidy or as quick as is using a keyboard. And there was always this one girl in your class that would like... be able, she would be able, like, people would literally have a crush on her just because she had really good handwriting. That was about the main criterion. And she would usually write kind of like this. Like, if this is the table, she would, like, fucking lay down almost. It was weird. This very strange angle, writing extremely slowly. And then everybody in the class would try to copy that, but you would get tired after, like, 3 words. So you're like, fuck it. And then your handwriting looked garbage again. Yeah. What are these geep or what are we looking at, dude? So that is me, by the way. Yeah, it does update. Is there anything here that I noticed that's weird? I haven't seen this room before. That's a safe? I'm looking if there's other people, man. There's people in this house. Oh! What? I can insert my floppy into this. Okay. I will go ahead and do it. Upgrade your floor plan. Scanning disk? Come on, entrance. Oh. Storeroom has been found on the upgrade disk. You want to have a chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan and upgrade to this room. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking diamond is like my most limiting resource. Coins don't seem to be that important. Storeroom. Yeah, it's a lot of coins though. And a lot of the items in the shop are pretty expensive. So maybe the game wants me to get more coins, but I don't see how I would get more coins other than by this. Yeah, but you guys have a lot of diamonds in front of your usernames. So I'm gonna go with this. I think that's the smart thing to do. Yes. The floor plan has been successfully upgraded. Shout out to the guys in the chat with their diamonds in front of their names. You love to see it. View the estate inventory. Sick. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard settings. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Why the fuck would I want more security doors? It's 2 to 5 with a medium, though. That's the perfect amount of spore crawlers you need per base to make sure you don't die to oracles. Just make 2 to 5 spore crawlers, and you'll be good. I feel like less key cards is probably beneficial. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline modes should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Are there fucking demons? Like, why would I not want... We're in the middle of nowhere, man. Like, what do you mean? Why would I want this many security measures? Also, who has a key card, like, locking mechanism in their own house? Maybe this is, again, Porco over here. Maybe I'm too poor to understand what's going on, but seriously? Yeah, I'm too poor for a keycard system in my home, chat. I'm sorry. I don't even have doorknobs. I have door handles. Look at this. That's a door handle right over there. I've been told by guys in the chat that means you're poor. Now, I thought this was just normal, but, you know. Yeah, Rushy probably wouldn't have gotten stuck in my house if it was, you know, if we had a key card. Hey, look, there's a knight. You have doorknobs? Are you calling yourself a knob? Is that what you're doing right now? Okay, I need a left-hand turn, chat. Give me a low bliss, please. We need a left-hand turn. Come on. Don't fuck this up. Oh! Fuck! I don't have any diamonds anymore. GG. I got a sleep mask? Ah, mate, I've got so many items. Holy crap, look at me. I'm fucking loaded. I've never had this many items before. I guess we got a roguelike upgrade though, because we actually have, or a roguelite update rather, because apparently we now get more items. Yeah, I've got so many items. Oh well, call it a day. GG. 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 Go next, go next, go next. I want to play for about another half hour. I seem to be very slow with my house runs, so I'm going to try and go a little bit smoother this time around. Day 7. Merci beaucoup, Dagno. Je m'appelle Fricandel. Bro, this guy literally, look, I'm telling you guys. This bro, wait, who's this? This guy literally, wait, they're chess pieces. These are fucking chess pieces, mate. I'm telling you guys. I don't know what I need to do with that information. But the bottom half is definitely a chess piece. Yeah, he's got an insane shoulder to waist ratio. It's called a V-taper. This is something bodybuilders have been trying to grow for many years. Now, spoiler alert, it's all genetic. So what was the item again that I upgraded? Was it closet? No, it wasn't closet. Do I have a V-taper? A taper? Well, I mean, my hips are definitely not as wide as my shoulders. V-taper, V-tuber, what's the difference? Okay. There are 3 boxes in this room. True. I think. Two boxes in this room are empty. Also true. That means this one is false. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. That means you're full of shit. Okay, next. Hey, look, there's my storeroom. I don't really want a storeroom over here, though. I wanna go. I wanna go deep. Yeah, let's go deep. I'm gonna go to the anteroom, dude. The antechamber. You guys also want to go deep? You'll love to hear it. Never mind, we're no longer going deep. We're going to the storeroom instead. I don't trust chess. At all. I don't trust chess players. I don't trust chess pieces. I especially don't trust people that say they... Oh, what's this? The pool? Adds a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. What the hell? Look at this place. Dorime, right on the door. Car keys, right over here too. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool. Yeah, so that's what I already figured out yesterday. Or actually, no, today. There is a limit to the amount of cards you have, and I think every room can only appear once. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the start of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. Can I actually not run? I can run. It says specifically no running, man. I don't trust this place. Can I swim? No. My character can't swim. An indoor Orindian pool was one of the more modern additions to the estate, the inclusion of which provided a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms, which not only complement an indoor pool, but are often compulsory inclusions. Okay, so a sauna, a pump room, and a locker room. Let's pump it, Chet. No. Who wants to have a bedroom adjacent to this? Maybe it's great, I don't know. Let's go pantry, I guess. Don't make fun of the pump room. What happens in the pump room stays in the pump room. Everybody knows that. Oh, bro, here we go again. No, this is not the right orientation. The light is gonna come in from the back. Okay, fuck, I'll have to do it anyways. I want to see. I don't understand how this makes any sense anyway. This light still doesn't add up. The shadows don't make sense. But it needs to be somewhere on this side. The drawing room needs to be somewhere on this side. Unless I'm completely dumb. And I am entirely stuck with what I'm thinking here. But the shadow, so what I figured out last time around is that the shadow is not accurate. Also, I've seen Beauty and the Beast, and I'm pretty sure this thing and that thing are alive. Oh my god, see? The hand is moving. I'm telling you guys. One of them is called Lumiere. I don't know what the other one is called anymore. They are friends. Yeah. I don't know what this one is though. Does the light change? We need to find the teapot. Yes. The teapot's gotta be here somewhere. What about Emma Watson? Do you think Emma Watson's somewhere in this place? Maybe she's in the antechamber. Cogsworth? Cogsworth and Lumiere? So one other thing that I have noticed, chat, is the lines underneath every single one of these pictures. It seems to indicate the length of the stride of whatever is pictured. And that's weird. Why the hell would there be lines underneath? I'm very confused by it. I can't change my character's stride though, as far as I can tell. Like, is there like a hotkey? Can I see controls? No. I've been stuck in this room for a while. I don't know what to think of this room anymore. My only thing I can do is, I think, spawn it over here and hope the shadows align. But I don't know, maybe that's even worse. I kind of like the den. Maybe observatory is better, I don't know. This is the room with the 1 million clocks. Wait, no, this is... No, it is the room with the million clocks. Are the clocks actually synchronized with the ones over here? Yes. So it's currently 9:10. What does that mean? Nobody knows. What's wrong with the swans? The swans are chilling, man. Yeah, this is, I'm assuming, in the morning. It means that 10 minutes ago it was 9 o'clock? No, 10 minutes ago it was 5 past 9. Come on, man. Time go. Oh, what's this? Oh, chat! Yo, 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 yo. We just passed that. We just passed that as I'm standing here. The hell does that mean? I was here. I was here when that happened. I was there the day Horus slew the Emperor. Okay, the next moment is in about 20 minutes from now, chat. Like 20 minutes of IRL time. 5 past 11. I don't trust this one, man. This is a pendulum that doesn't swing, but the clock does move. I don't trust pendulums anymore. Penduli? Why is there a thong at the bottom of this thing? I'm telling you guys, man. I keep seeing thongs everywhere I go. This shape is everywhere. No, I think it's penduli. It's not pendalucy. I don't think so. Hey. Okay, fine. I'll use it. Ooh, gamers. We got some keys. Or some coins, rather. And some other things. Okay. I don't think this is very useful. Courtyard? Let's just keep courtyard. You've spent too much time at Twitch chat. The fact that you guys immediately all jumped to Pendalucy. Very funny. We're going, man. Look at me. Look at me going up north. Dang. Shh. Rank 5. Rank 5. Okay, I have one key. I have one key. What the fuck did just... was this? Why did... Am I just about to get stabbed in the back? What is this? Okay, we'll go security. Was that item... Was that always there? Am I crazy? I feel like I hadn't seen those before. Okay, there's a coin somewhere in this place. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. Unlocked. It seems like a massive security problem, dude. If you're stuck in a room and the fucking power goes down and you can't leave. There's a coin here somewhere. Am I dumb? Oh, it's over there in the corner. Come on. I have a lot of money, Chet. We're going north. We're going north. A rank 7 chapel. Okay. Here we go. Oh! I need a key. Dang, debated. It's gonna cost me an extra coin every time I go in and out. Passageway? Huh. A furnace room. I've never seen a furnace room before, but I think I'm gonna go observatory. Mostly because I can go further up north. And maybe I can get some stuff here, you know? Okay. Diamondus Minor. Very nice. No. No. Your diamond is also minor? A diamond is a diamond, chat. That's all you need to know. Okay, I need to find some keys. Rumpus room? Rumpus? What the heck? Rumpus mentioned right over here. I don't know if Rumpus is in the chat still, but he's got a room in this place. I'm gonna go here because I've never been here before. He's not even here. What the hell is going on in Rumpus's room, dude? I will insert a coin immediately.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for.
Is that the antechamber room?
Will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Dude, Rumpus's room is
Till the
insane.
dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, so he's saying I'm not gonna be able to find the thing today. I mean, I'm not surprised. Do you remember all of that? Well, no. There was a cat with a red flag. There was a boy on the beach which looked a lot like me. And then he said that I wasn't gonna be able to find the thing. Oh my god, look at the money. Hell yeah, I'm rich. Ooh, this entire floor is a chessboard. I don't understand how these chess pieces work, chat. There's no logic to them at all. I think I'm making a lot of valid observations that are relevant to things, but I don't really know how to do anything with that info. Does that make any sense? Like, a uniquely modern fashioned gaming room, the Rumpus Room has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Alzara. Yeah, a bishop can move diagonally. Come on, move, bitch. Go. Go! Okay, here's the record player. We have 2 televisions. They're not working, but maybe if you slap them on the side, they will actually make a noise. Checkers. That's a chessboard right over there. Oh my god, the chessboard's in reverse. No, never mind. Thought for a second the whole thing was back. Okay, we're fine. Backgammon. I have seen this game a bunch of times. I know nobody that plays it. I'm pretty sure you have to be over the age of 70 in order to play backgammon. That might just be one of the rules of the game. You're really good at backgammon? Well, you also say that you're very old, Abierto, so, you know. You played it when you were a kid? Checks out. Whoa! A salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, get an extra step. A little bit of salt. That's for the Zerk players in the chat. A lot of salty Zerks. Very nice. Enjoy the salt while we are here, chat. Yeah, it's for the Zerk versus Protoss late game. Is this the same thing as the star in the church? Also, dude, look at this. We have different... what do we call them? Like the not decks of cards, like the categories. We have different ones. Suits, that's it. Thank you. We have the different suits of cards on the wall. Yeah. These are diamonds. So there are a lot of themes that keep coming back. I don't know how any of it is relevant. But it's a thing. Walk-in closet. Sadly, I can't use anything over here. Let's go and... Don't love that chat. Key card is good, but I need another key. I will go ahead and get the key card, and then we'll hopefully find... Hopefully we'll find... Wait, what? Oh. Hopefully we'll find a key somewhere. Okay, let's get some extra steps, I suppose. Have I ever been in this room? I may have actually never picked this room. Oh shit, there's a key. Let's fucking go. I don't actually know I've ever made this room. A guest bedroom. No, I've made it once. Okay. A small bedroom maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on a hunt with Lord Evanson, who peculiar... Okay, yes. I also got to appreciate a new game in the billiard room. The billiard room. Yeah, no, this is the darts explainer. We found out about that one a little while ago. So I did find a key, so that means I can actually go back through the church and go one level higher. I have never been to the 8th level before. Come on, gamers. Ugh. Dang. Okay, redraw. Come on, give me something nice. A pump room. Okay. I've never once had access to the pump room before. I'm guessing this comes with what it said, the pool, right? Ah, hold up right now. I took these screenshots. Please return a corresponding. No. I think the machine, like the laboratory, or the laboratory, whatever, I think that one requested the pump room. But I don't really know exactly if it's right. Pipe water, no, it's boiler room. Boiler room and pump room are not the same thing, dude. In my mind, everything that has anything to do with water is the same. Spoiler alert, it's not. Wait, we can pump water? Who needs fountain? Pump control. The pool pump. All right. Yeah, it says something in pump water from the boiler room. That's gotta be it. Okay. Pump that shit, dude. We gotta pump it up. Yeah, I don't really know the piping over here. So, if we assume the pool is the sixth one on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, sixth, right over here. Then that one over there has to be the pump room, right? Pump 4, tank 1, 4 units. Reserve tank. Pump control, okay. Do you think I'm emptying the pool? I don't know if this shows me like the water flow, like how much water is currently in there. I don't know what this does. So, pump room schematics, pump control panel, water source selection. Okay. So I would like to pump water into the kitchen if possible, as well as the greenhouse. Because I think I want to empty the pool as much as I can. So if I want to pump water from the pool into the kitchen, I mean, there's not going to be enough space to fill up the whole thing, but I guess it is what it is. Maybe it doesn't need to be fully empty. Kitchen would be the fourth one, which is this one right over here. Can I control the water flow? Yes, water flow is going down. Water flow over there is going up. Do it again. Are you empty? Oh yeah, there's a little puddle, I guess. Okay. And then for the pool, I want to just fill up these containers. So we got to pump it up, actually. We got to pump this one that way. Yeah. Who designed this room, dude? Somebody paid for this garbage. These pumps are connected, right? Yes. Okay, hold up. This one goes in the middle. This one needs to go that way, if possible. I don't know if it's... The plumber may have been drunk, dude. Could be. Is there a pump over here behind this thing? No. Pump tank 2 switch. Oh, there's a switch. Ah, gotcha. Yes, yes. How do we pump it from one side to the other? Do we use pump 2? Do we use pump 1? Well, it's not really in line, is it? I guess we have to use this one. I have to empty this thing first. The only place that this seems to lead, alternative to the other thing, is the third one on the table, which is the aquarium. Aquarium is already full, though. I have not seen the aquarium, have I? I don't think so. I need to move the water from this tank into that tank, right? Maybe I need to go the other way first, though. Maybe we need to fill up the pool again first. Just so I can empty the aquarium. Oh, wait. No, I thought for a second that one was moving. It's not. Okay. The aquarium, which is number 3, needs to be pumped empty. And we gotta somehow fill up tank number 2 from here. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that's possible. Rip the fish. Well, there's a diagram over here that gives me the basic things I can interact with. What kind of monster empties the aquarium? I didn't consider that part yet. Hold up right now. Hold up. This one is connected over there and goes in there, yes. So we can empty the greenhouse. I don't know if this does anything for me. Which ones are connected to? Like, is anything here connected to both pumps? The one in the middle, I guess. Which would be the first and then the second thing. Ah, jeez. But they're already full. So what's the point? Also, there's never enough notches anyways. Like, I can only empty it by 6 at most. Maybe these are the key to, though, to like... Yeah, but there's only ever 6 empty notches. So I can only, like, empty it so far. I can never, like, I'm trying to drain the pool, right? Like, that's, I feel like that's obvious, right? What we're trying to do. 2, 4, 6, 8. Pool was 9? Oh yeah, obviously the pool, the tanks themselves can also hold stuff. There's a lot of pipes, man. Whoever was the plumber of this place was a sadist for sure. This is not okay. Okay. Can we... It's Mario. I knew Mario was not to be trusted. Okay, let's fill up the aquarium again. Fill up the kitchen again. Am I achieving anything here? I thought I was being smart, but I might actually be really dumb. I might be one of the dumbest people in the world, actually. Okay. And now we fill up the reservoir. No. Other way. Alright, we'll wait. Hold up. Can we do it from the other side? I think I had to... We're very close. It just needs to go the other way. Can we actually just move everything to the middle, please? So I want to pump stuff back. Through the middle one. Yes. Okay, empty it. I might actually still be dumb. Because the problem is... that the pool needs to be empty. I don't think we can have even a little puddle. Ah, that's the reservoir right over here. Yeah. No. I mean, I can't possibly get any less, right? No. Middle. Gotta activate pool. Okay. So I think that's as empty as it's gonna be. This is what I wanted to do. But we're gonna have one... Oh, no. I was gonna say, we have one notch too many. Now, maybe... And this is the kicker. I think maybe I could have actually... Maybe I need to move one back. Hold up. Maybe it's possible, actually. What if I move... one over here from the reservoir? Back into the thing on the right. Do we have to do the whole thing? I don't want to do the whole thing. Stop. Can you stop? Okay, we have to apparently do the whole thing. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. No, this is good. This is good. So this way we can empty the pool fully. I don't know if there's anything on the pool floor. And honestly, at this point, I'm a little bit concerned I'm gonna not even be able to make it back to the freaking pool. Because I only have 28 steps remaining. But at least we can empty the pool. Alright, there we go. We've emptied the pool. I will take a right turn over here. Okay. Maybe this is for the best. This one's also locked. That one's also locked. So we'll go to the pool. We have 27 steps. At least I just spent like 15 minutes doing that puzzle. I want to see if it was all for nothing. I sucked an entire pool, dude. Yeah. Thank you. Huh? Whoa. I hope there's... Oh, jeez. It's just money? I mean, I don't want to be ungrateful or whatever, but, like, I really didn't need more coins. Ugh. Yay! Coins! Woo! Hype, chat. Yay! Fantastic. Oh, we do have, okay. We have a key. That means we can go over here to the right. The only problem is I have only so many steps. Alternatively, we can try and look for more steps. But we may as well do that on the other end of the house. Yeah. Yo, Witty, thank you so much for the raid. I am actually about to head off. Which is what I've been saying for the last half hour. But I keep running into interesting puzzles that I tried to fix and now we're here. But thank you very much for the raid. I have 10 steps remaining, guys. Oh, special keys. What? Special key? While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all of your... Okay. Yo. We can actually go to the left. We can actually go to the left. We are dangerously close. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. I've never once been to the archives. We'll just use it. This is a new room for me. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. Okay. Oh shit, it's a key card. Oh! Maybe I shouldn't have used it here. I don't know. I just have never seen this before. Oh, shit. Okay, I see. That's a door to the observatory. Interesting. Okay, let's explore this place first, though. I hope I didn't just waste it. Like, maybe I also needed a key card over here. No, I don't. It is locked. I do need a... Oh! Chat! We're gonna go to the 9th... Ooh! Okay. Sorry. Let's explore this thing first. I hope it's the right key. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald literary honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was of course for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, so this is his house, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her. Marion Marigold. Okay, Mary began Marigold as a pen name to free her for the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, and then a year later in January, Swimbird author never considered herself success. What? Never considered herself success. Okay. By Gil Hermes. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated, so bro, they've got a freaking library in their house. How do you run out of books? Anyways, Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. That might be me, but I'm not sure. It's all a bit confusing. There might be a second person named Simon. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. What? That same year, about a half year later, publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Okay, so Marigold drops the publisher. A couple days later. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press. We've seen that on a picture. We've seen a photo of the Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at the press function, okay? Was seen at the corner of a suspicious bag waved down a local. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last the trial begins, expecting to land up with grand treason. Dang. No trace is discovered, so this is the next year, a few months later. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Okay, so hold up. Marigold, aka the lady of the house, right? I think she's the lady of the house. Has been very successful. She's written stories. Maybe she's the daughter, I don't know. It's a bit confusing. She's been writing stories and life is a little bit, life's looking good. Then, Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them persons of interest. So this was her publisher. And she decides to then drop the publisher. Then, afterwards, she disappears. Oh man, there's one more page. I didn't even realize. September 2nd. I'm assuming this is a half year later again. priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital Van Aries have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access had never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today. As local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Arinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. How is this relevant to the previous things? Bro has been scrapbooking a bunch of shit. How is this relevant to... I don't know. What's going on, Joey? Interesting. Yeah, maybe she was kidnapped. Exactly. Like, maybe she was kidnapped and held for ransom, or like there's some sort of like... We'll probably figure this out, but... To be then... Putting all of the puzzle pieces together in a scrapbook does seem to be a pretty bad idea. Alright, guys. We'll find out, I guess, in the future what it means. But I can open this door that will lead me to rank 9, which is the final row of the house. If I have something that can take me on a right turn, we would be able to access the antechamber. Can I have a round of low bliss in the chat, please? This is as far as we've come. We need a lucky room. We got it. We fucking got it. Wait, what? It's closed. What? No! It's freaking closed. What? The room before. All signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. I don't have the boiler room, and I'm just about to be out of footsteps. I think this is over. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere for me to go anymore. Now the game starts? What do you mean, bro? I'm trying to make my way to the room number 46. This is room 45. That is the room before the room. What's the goal of the game? To make it to room 46. When we make it to room 46, apparently we are allowed to keep the house, to keep the estate. Look, this is what we saw earlier. Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. It's the same name. I have 30 coins. Your pizza is getting cold? Oh no. My pizza's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window. Don't you dare microwave it, Loco. I don't have a microwave. We've been over this many times. All right. Zero footsteps. I have pushed myself to the very edge, and what was supposed to be a quick final day turned into probably the longest day that I've done so far. What a run. This is by far my best run so far. I have never had, well, all the way up to rank 9. 4 new rooms, new items found, a lot of stuff. Save and quit. We made great progress today, guys. GG.